Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. This time I'm going to Mexico. Leaving from Las Americas Airport in Santo Domingo, I'm flying directly to Mexico City where I'll spend a couple of days roaming through the streets of the city and getting acquainted with Mexican culture. I'll be staying with some friends, a nice Mexican family, who will be my guides and kindly take me around the city to look at everything. Let's go. Folks, I'm through customs at Mexico City Airport here. Mexico City, or Ciudad de Mexico, is one of the largest cities by population in North America. The metropolitan area has an estimated 22 million people, and out of this, 9 million live in the inner Mexico City. Here we have the sunset, Kimset, looking over all the valleys here and housetops. There's a lot of tinacos here. There's even a square one. And this is a suburb in the outskirts from Mexico City. They make their kebabs and pita pockets. And over here, preparing food. Salud. Gracias. Okay, here we are in Mexico. I'm here with some friends of a friend. And here's the sun. They've taken me out to try tacos. Mexican tacos with a hot sauce on it. Very delicious. We have a bit of everything in there. Beef, chicken, bacon, sausages. You got peppers. Yeah. Muy bueno. Okay, muchas gracias. Buenas noches. We're on the way to the city center. Over there we have Mexico City Center, and I'm on some overpass here. There's volcanoes ahead, but there's too many chemtrails down here to see anything, but a lot of city out the back there. And a big bus terminal for the city over there. And here comes a plane right in front of us. Okay, we got Ram here explaining something. A volcano over here.
La mujer dormida.
Yeah. La Ciguata. It's a lot of traffic here in Mexico City. 9 in the morning here. And everybody heading into the city. Mercado, a big market over here. Very famous in Mexico, he said.
ya me voy caminando. Y ya nada más agarras eje central cuando se vayan.
Yeah. These rolling trolleys are like rolling shops. They just put them up there next to each other. And then they have their business there on the street. These are my friends Lizzie and Ram that is being my guides here in Mexico City. Esa es una arepa. So this is arepa with Nutella and a jam and things like that. I must say they eat a lot of sweet stuff over here. So Ram, ¿cómo se llama? What's the name of this?
Gorditas de nata.
Gorditas de gata.
Nata.
Okay, me and my Spanish here. He puts marmalade in it.
¿Quieres lechera?
No, solamente de marmalade. Alright folks, I'm officially walking down the streets here in Mexico City. Just trying one of these marmalade buns here. So it's very overwhelming. I'm not used to big cities anymore. So it's all very interesting here. Everybody's in a rush. On the north coast of Dominican Republic, where I normally hang out, it's a lot slower tempo, that's for sure. There's a lot of these guys just walking around with products like that. Alright, walking down the street here. What I am quite shocked to see down here is how many morons still wear the face nappies. It's like 3.5 years since all that bullshit and lies started, and people are still falling for it. I mean, the majority don't wear them, but yeah, anyway, crazy. So there's a little one. Hola. Lissy just told me here that these are called lele, a very Mexican thing. And here they're just setting up a market here. I don't see too many foreigners down here. I've got a couple walking in front of me, but mainly Mexicans here. Gang of guys here with their trolleys. And this is the old pinball machines. Or the coins where you put a coin in and stuff has to drop down. I haven't seen this kind of thing for years. Interesting. Yeah, move on here. All kinds of shops here. There's certainly not a shortage of things to buy. Like in here we have cell phone covers. They sell a lot of sweets and junk food and things. That's what I've come to notice. On the north coast of DR, it's full of fruits and healthy stuff in most places. And maybe that's just the whole city thing. It's easier to get packaged food in. Got the shoe polishing booths here as well. Folks can just sit and relax and get their boots shined up. So they've got the cable buses here as well. There's another one shooting off there. Lizzie, ¿cómo se llama este palacio?
Palacio de Bellas Artes.
Palacio de
Bellas
Bellas
Artes.
Artes. Muy famoso aquí. See? So we've actually got some greenery in here, which is nice. And I see some water splashing down there. Right, so I'm just going to do a little turn around here, you can see all the action in Mexico City. Behind me here we got a unicorn with some sculpture on top there. Very stylish here. ¿Cómo se llama este parque?
Jardín de Alameda Central.
Okay. A lot of people are slowing down the pace in here, which is good to see. And that's right next to the big palace there. Now we're on a walking street here. Certainly people everywhere. I'm almost feeling claustrophobic. Very interesting. I'll swing the camera around here and you can see how many people there is the other way. A lot of folks down that way. Here's the restaurant. Very Baroque style here, or whatever they call it. I'm not a history buff, but it's old style anyway. Very elegant. If it wasn't for seeing so many Mexicans, I would think I was in Santo Domingo. It was a walking street in sort of colonial. Very similar to this. A lot of scaffolding here. And I'm not the only one in the video world here. There's a TV channel obviously interviewing somebody.
¿Quieres hacer algo?
Something we don't see in Dominican Republic. Little bicycle taxis here. They probably go pretty fast. Pretty cool. It's the smallest Coca-Cola truck I've ever seen. And they certainly like their tacos over here. There's big lines of people in there. Lots of ice cream shops here as well. And shops with lots of sweets, sandwiches, and sugary things. Yeah. ¿Qué tienes aquí?
Palacio Nacional.
Yeah.
De este lado, la Catedral de la Ciudad de México.
Okay, so a cathedral here, and then the
Palacio Nacional.
Palacio Nacional here. And you got a lot of cop cars lined up here. But yeah, this is like a big open square they don't let anybody into. With the big flag in the middle. Very interesting spot here. So in front of the palace they have all this seating for big shows. And they've blocked the whole center off around the National Palace here for some kind of show. I don't know if it's military shows or what it is, but certainly interesting here. Typical souvenirs and art of Mexico here. All sorts of cool things. So this is a little doll here of the Mexican president.
López Obrador. López Obrador.
López Obrador. Yeah. Lots of copper materials there.
¿Qué precio tienen tus?
These skull dolls are called Catrinas. They have bigger ones as well. The Day of Death. And the bell's going off. And down here they're protesting about how the military's treated. Tlayudas are Mexican street food, a sort of pizza. They are traditionally made with a dinner plate-sized corn tortilla that's cooked until it's crispy, then topped with refried beans and a selection of thinly sliced meats, local cheeses, and crunchy, cool lettuce or coleslaw. A lot of salespeople over here, standing in a line selling stuff. And I saw some Indians over here doing some kind of ceremony on people here.
Templo Mayor, es un templo muy importante en la Ciudad de México, de los aztecas y la cultura de Tenochtitlan.
Okay. Well, here we have a mini setup of what it was like in the Aztec times, and over here you can see remains from it. So it's a very historic place here. The Great Temple, El Templo Mayor, the Plaza del Seminario. It's sometimes called the Plaza del Templo Mayor, as it serves as the entrance plaza to the museum. Santo Domingo, it's called here, this church. Interesting. The Plaza de Santo Domingo. In fact, the plaza is the legendary home of Cuauhtémoc, who became the last Aztec emperor in 1520. It was quickly passed on to the Dominicans, who had ruled the area for most of the colonial period. The Temple of Santo Domingo is an 18th century Baroque temple. It was the seat of the most important Dominican monastery in the city for many hundreds of years, but today only the temple remains. So they sell all sorts of knickknacks just on the street. Christmas stuff. Toys. Just buying some fresh orange from the gentleman here, and they also sell these little cups full of fruit, empanadas, bit of everything here. Here they're making burritos, and they can choose what toppings they want on. This is very typical over here. Very nice. Left, right and center here they're selling food and snacks of all kinds, as well as all sorts of knickknacks and drinks and that. So they have different types of water over here. This looks more like a drink I'm used to drinking. Anyway, looks more like yogurt. ¿Qué es eso?
De fresa.
That's a de fresa. Okay, so that's with strawberry in it. And here for those who want to stick with something healthier, they choose all their different salads and veggies. All kinds of breads and stuff. Very interesting. This system here is interesting. They pack as much on and then they're like human donkeys running around the town. Or city, should I say. Got shops everywhere, even just with hats. Single items, just every different denomination you can find. There's some more hats here. And then you'll get 3-4 shops in a row just with cell phones or cell phone covers. Everything's to the extreme when it comes to products here. Or teddy bears, they like their teddy bears too. It's a long time since I've seen so many products in a short space. Incredible. Backpacks and jugs, knickknacks from here to Kingdom Come. Christmas coming up. Everything you need for decorating your Christmas home. I have a shop specifically just for picture frames here. So they go into great detail about every product, which is pretty cool. You can find just about everything here. They're making potato chips here. Permiso. Video es el proceso. ¿Cómo se llama esto?
Papas fritas.
¿Es papas fritas?
Sí, papas fritas.
No.
Salsa, chicharrones, pero estas son papas fritas.
Ok, perfecto. Gracias. I'm glad I've got my friend Lizzie with me here. She's showing me around, otherwise I'd be a lost lamb in this network of streets, that's for sure. But it's made it very interesting to see all these places. Not much fresh fruit, but you get to some places that actually has it. A lot of different brands over here you wouldn't see on Dominican Republic soil. There's a lot of electric bikes. Turix. This is a famous coffee place. You even have Uber Eats. So folks can order food and through a Uber Eat driver and they shoot out with a meal. Interesting. We've got a tourist bus here, open on top, like in London. Colourful shoelaces. Here folks just walk up, get a massage. Great idea. So here folks can just come, put some money in and rent these bikes to shoot around the city. I think they do that in Amsterdam and places, in Copenhagen, around the world. It's going more green. You can just pull up and get a street haircut there. And here we have the cleaning and maintenance crews of the city. literally hand their keys over to these guys, and then they got like a labyrinth, get all the vehicles out to get another car out at the back. It's got no head or tail to it, but anyway, that's how they do it. From a bridge here you can see how a lot of people live here in apartment buildings. I'm seeing them from the top here. Big areas of apartment blocks. So I'm just out in a neighborhood near where I'm staying, but this is quite typical neighborhoods, like suburbs from Mexico City. And everything's quite tight, even the parking, everything. Oh, look at that, motorbike tuk-tuk. So these are typical fruit markets out here in the suburbs where you can get everything. Saludos. Nice. You see some fruit in the city. It was all empanadas and tacos and that, but here you get vegetables, bananas like Dominican Republic, all your veggies. Nice. Oh, here's one of these motorbike tuk-tuks. One in the back and one in the cart there. Here's another one. Here we have piñatas for Christmas. Chicharron. Big pieces. He's using a big spatule there. Just like that. So this is a typical school in one of the suburbs. This is for the smaller kids. Somebody stole my V-dub, but I found it. Except they pinched the tires here. And made pichos, as they call it. Okay, so that's the metro trains coming here. One each way. And this is similar to what they're about to build or they're building right now in Santo Domingo. And then you got these stations like the one coming up here. So far between each other and you jump on and off. Okay, so this is gorditas. And it's got some guacamole on it. ¿Cómo se llama este?
Taco de carnita de panza.
It's a taco with pork. Yeah. Saludo. And I'll just show you how they work over here. Quite a big place here. And we got a super singer up here. Nice. Alright folks, I'm on the bus into the city again from one of the suburbs where I was staying. And yeah, again, lots of people. I learned a little bit about how many people there's something like 8 million just in the city, and then another 16 million people in all the suburbs combined. So busy place. They just cram them in here. The buses in Mexico are just so full. Okay, I get to try a double-decker in Mexico City here. It's pretty cool. Put in for Christmas called Mucho Bueno. Pretties up the city, that's for sure. All these faces are of missing people. That's pretty wicked. Franco. Hola, Franco.
Hola,
¿Cómo estás?
bien.
What is this park in here?
That's El Bosque Chapultepec, or the Chapultepec Forest. We could visit here the Castillo de Chapultepec, the Chapultepec Castle, the home of the Emperor Maximiliano,
Okay.
the latest Mexican king. We cannot see in this moment the castle, but the castle is behind that trees. The one royal castle in America.
Okay. Perfect. It's helped me a lot. Yeah, and he knows the place. He knows the city inside out. Thank you. Polanco, one of the wealthiest residential areas with some of the most expensive designer boutique stores in the city, also filled with embassies, upscale restaurants, nightclubs and hotels. Alright, this is one of the upmarket areas. What's it called?
Mazarik.
Mazarik?
Presidente Mazarik.
Uh-huh.
That's the more expensive avenue in Mexico.
Okay, yeah. So in this wealthier part of the city, it's much quieter than my little excursion yesterday in the noisy parts. So very tranquilo here, and very clean, very organized. All right, here they've got every type of delicious chocolate you can imagine. Fudge, other things with raisins in it. Yum, 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 and it just keeps going up here. Over here there's a dog park, and folks can bring their dogs into this enclosed area. This guy, he's either a dog walker or he's got a lot of dogs himself. Huskies. Oh, you got some little cuties here. So many doggies. Bye-bye. There's another happy lot.
Mexico is the first Coca-Cola consumer in the world.
Yeah. So I'll zoom in here. You
Capita.
see the Coca-Cola sign there on the building, and out again you see the towers where they have offices, etc. Alright folks, I'm going to visit something that's very famous here in the middle city of Mexico City called Chapultepec. And Chapultepec means the home of the grasshopper. So Franco, what's the name of this castle here?
Behind me, there's the Castillo de Chapultepec, or the Chapultepec Castle, the home of the Emperor Maximilian from Hamburg.
Okay.
And formerly the house of the presidents after he dies.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's got a good view. You staying up on the roof there?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's for free
Yeah.
for Mexicans, and it costs 90 pesos,
Pesos.
from
For us, greenies from outside.
Yes.
No worries. So there should be a smashing view from up there. But unfortunately today I'm in a bit of a hurry, so won't be going up there, but knock yourself out if you're in the area. Yeah. Get yourself a mask for Halloween.
Los changuitos.
Changuitos. Los Changuitos. So there's a lot of school tours happening here. A lot of the kids are down here checking it out. A little friend up here. Squirrel. Hello. Hello, buddy. You're very tame, aren't you? Yeah. How close can I get before you grab my camera?
El monumento a los niños héroes, the memorial for the heroes' children.
Okay. Let me see that.
The history
Yeah.
tells about 6 boys protect the Chapultepec Castle
Uh-huh.
against Americans.
Okay.
They die on the battle,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a good
Memory
memory.
and
About-
fighting for your country.
Fight for his country, their country,
Okay.
their country, and but many people think that it never happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's a good story,
But
at
it's
least.
a good story.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
So these are all victims here that are hung up on the big roundabout, kidnapped or killed. So here they show cultural photos. We're walking through some walking tunnel here to cross big streets. This is the metro system, a complete labyrinth of people here. So you get a lot of chaps like this guy selling sweets from a tray. Merengues. I'm on the metro on the way to the airport. Look at the tires. These things, they run on the rails but have tires as well. So we just jumped off the train because it's just been sitting still. People are cooking in there like rats in a tin. And it's just packed full. Fully packed. Alright, so I've arrived by metro at the airport. At Terminal 1. So checking into Cancun over here.